Agent David Hughes, Uniontown Dental Associates, Sandy Howe Notary Services, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Casey Sports Cafe, the C. Harper Auto Group, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, Ted Stova and Son Body and Fender Repair, State Farm Agent Lauren Yohman, Movement Physiotherapy, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Cherokee Recycling, the North Union Township Recreation Center, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, Stewart Collision, Ferris Carpet and Towel, Potter's Bar and Grill, Gary's Auto Sales, M&R Transit, Montgomery Medical, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Dr. Mallard and Donna George wishing the Geibel Gators the best of luck this season, Autoland Hyundai, Watson Mundorf LLPs, Uniontown Detailing, Harry Floral and Gift Shop, the Geibel Catholic Fans, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Ford of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent T-Berry, George Dental Associates, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Thurby's Riverside Ford, and Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
From Thomas Jefferson High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live. Tonight, the 2-0 Thomas Jefferson Jaguars host the Uniontown Red Raiders season opening game for Uniontown here tonight. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Carl Childs behind the camera on our YouTube Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And Steve, certainly a lot to sort out for Uniontown entering the season. They're trying to regroup after losing 4 of 5 starters to graduation from a team that went 22-5 a year ago. But the one starter that's back is Isaac Ellsworth, and he was a great sharpshooter last year, averaging 13.8 points a game and knocking down 79 threes.
He was an ultimate streak shooter last year. When he was hot, he was terrific, and he was hot most of the time. And they're going to need him to step up this year and hit a lot of threes for the Red Raiders to be successful.
The Red Raiders also added Chase White, who transferred in from Albert Gallatin, and they do have more size this year. Peyton Fitzgerald grew 5 inches in the offseason, and the junior is now 6'6", and also has a preferred walk-on offer to Salem University.
Wow, that's good. That's good. That's good. You could always use a kid that's 6'6" in high school basketball, can't you? So that'll be good to see him get some rebounds, and maybe we'll see a few high-flying dunks this year.
You never know. Thomas Jefferson, Steve, they're preseason number 5 in 5A, and they have 4 of 5 starters back from the WPIAL playoff team last year that lost in the first round of the playoffs to eventual champs Chartiers Valley. And, of course, Laurel Highlands saw how tough Chartiers Valley is this past Tuesday. And among the players to watch on the Thomas Jefferson side, number 23, Nicholas Turkala, who is averaging 32 points a game on this young season. But all 5 starters have experience back, including number 3, Noah Sear, who transferred in from Seton LaSalle in the offseason.
Yeah, Noah Sear, of course, Turkala, Egerton, just a bunch of good players. Kraus, Fry, 11 points a game. So they got scoring punch up and down their lineup, and all led by Turkala. So we're going to see him light it up. He's 6'6", senior forward. So it's going to be a pretty tough matchup for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, you look at the top 5 in 5A. Chartiers Valley, number 1. They were 26-4 last season. Number 2, Lincoln Park. They added a ton of transfers in during the offseason. Penn Hills at number 3. Peters Township at number 4. And then Thomas Jefferson at number 5. And you look at this Jags team, they're looking for a playoff run in 2026, much like they had in 2024. They made the WPIAL semifinals in the first round of the state playoffs. They've had a lot of good teams over the years. Of course, we saw them in the WPIAL semis against Laurel Highlands up at Woodland Hills back in 2020. Talking to one of their assistant coaches, David Alderson, before the game here today, he thinks this is the best team that Dom DeSico has had, and Coach DeSico's been here for 21 years.
Well, that's a pretty big statement. So it'll be fun for us to watch them play, and Red Raiders are going to catch them early in the season. Now they've played 2 games. First game for the Red Raiders, so it should be a fun matchup.
And Thomas Jefferson easily defeated both Sarah Catholic and South Allegheny to start the season, so they're playing some pretty good basketball right now. Stay tuned, we'll have more ahead on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, getting ready for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars and the Uniontown Red Raiders here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulesinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Ready, set, forward. Derby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 model year-end sales event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans, all with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month, or for just $499 per month. Lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Derby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Offer ends January 5th, 2026.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
The holidays are here, and so are all the cookies and big family dinners. I don't want to lose the progress I've made this year.
I get it. That's why I went to Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. They've got GLP-1 weight management support to help you stay on track, even through the holidays.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they handle walk-in acute care, family primary care, and all kinds of wellness services. They're like your one-stop medical hub.
Sounds perfect. I'm calling Montgomery Medical. Time to make this my healthiest holiday yet.
Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. Family tradition of family medicine.
Brian Morozak back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders opening up their season on the road at Thomas Jefferson, taking on the 2-0 Jaguars. On Monday here on WMBS, we brought you the Geibel-Southmoreland girls basketball game in which Emma Larkin surpassed Shelley Bortz as Geibel's all-time leading scorer. Larkin now sitting at 1,992 points, an opportunity to go over 2,000 for her career as Geibel hosts Steel Valley tonight at the Swamp. If you missed it on Monday, here was Larkin's three-pointer that surpassed Bortz as Larkin became Geibel's all-time leading scorer. As Larkin will trigger it into Clemmer. Clemmer out in front, back to Larkin, steps back for three, and the record sprays it from the far corner. So there you have it. Geibel's all-time leading scorer is now Emma Larkin. Tony Hanola and I also had an opportunity to catch up with Emma Larkin after the game on Monday.
It means a lot. I mean, Shelly Boyd was a great player. I just met her a few days ago. A week now? I don't know. But we got some pictures and everything. It was so amazing meeting her. It was so cool. She's so awesome. So it's just such a pleasure to meet her. Such a pleasure to break her record.
I know you guys have bigger sights set on this season, trying to get down to the Pete, but still to get this out of the way here early in the season really has to be special.
Right, yeah, it is, definitely. And it's a 3A team, so you can't take them lightly. So, yeah, it's nice.
They're actually a 4A team.
4A? Yeah. Oh, my gosh, even better. There you go.
Now, coming into your career, did you ever think that you'd be able to accomplish what you have here so far?
Definitely not, no. And it's such a blessing. Yeah, I definitely didn't see it. 1,000, I had always dreamed of that. But not even, I thought I would be nowhere near this record, let alone 2,000. So, yeah.
Yeah, now, basically on the footsteps of 2,000 points with Steel Valley coming to town here on Thursday.
Right. I try not to think about it. I try to go into the game with the game plan. The game plan is to win. But obviously it will be in that. But, yeah.
That was part of our conversation we had with Emma Larkin after Geibel's win over Southmoreland on Monday. Again, Geibel in action tonight against Steel Valley as Larkin looks to go over 2,000 career points. And we'll try to keep you updated on that game as well on our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. Need tread this winter? Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. You can also give them a call at 724-245-2410. But tonight's boys high school basketball action, Uniontown on the road at Thomas Jefferson taking on the Jaguars. And we'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kizmarski when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out, the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Chris Parker Jr., it's the holiday season, time for giving thanks, and the most wonderful time of the year as we go over the river and through the woods.
0% financing for 60 months on all new 25 and 26 Tucsons and Santa Fe's is really something to be thankful for.
I'm listening.
0% for 60 months and the Hyundai Getaway sales event make it the perfect time to travel to family gatherings in these capable SUVs. Like the Santa Fe with third-row seating for up to 7 passengers and 0% financing for 60 months or up to $4,500 HMF bonus cash.
Tell me more.
We still have a great selection of new 25s at pre-tariff prices, plus Black Friday specials with employee pricing all month long.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's Best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Prime Rosek back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown and Thomas Jefferson taking on the Jaguars after a postponement on Tuesday. The Red Raiders and the Jags set to go at it tonight. We had an opportunity to talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kismarski. Rob, I know last year didn't finish the way you wanted to with that game against Meadville in the first round of the state playoffs. And even though you lost a lot to graduation, I think the future's certainly bright for the Uniontown program this year.
You know what? That group that we had was a special group. They finished 68-16. One Final Four, one state final, one Western State final, and maybe more importantly, played in 20 playoff games, so almost an extra year. So the kids did really well, and we are optimistic. The kids worked really hard all summer, from pit team camp to playing in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic to Fall League to individual workouts to Coach Glavman's Grant Street League, and we did well. Like I said, we're trying to replace like 1,000 points. That's out of the total. Coach Stice told us. But again, we have Isaac and Cam and Sheffy with some experience, and basically we're a new team. But we don't use the word rebuilding. We want to be competitive, and we feel like there's a lot of teams that lost a lot in our section. We've had two really good scrimmages. We played Trinity, had a very good scrimmage, and we played Morgantown. It was a good scrimmage for us too. Morgantown may be probably the best team we play all year. So we're working hard, trying to get better, and excited about the season. There's a lot of kids here that are great kids that just never had a chance to play. And to be quite honest, on some other teams, I think, with sophomores, they would have got to play varsity. So we're a junior-oriented team. We have two seniors in Isaac and Chase. So other than that, we're ready to go.
And a lot of road games here early on in the season. In fact, you won't be at home until December the 16th, so an opportunity to build a little chemistry here away from Uniontown High School.
Yes, you can. Listen, you've been doing this a long time too, Brian, and I'm sure you know, and everybody here, we know too. You can have practice. You can play JV basketball. You can play team camps. You can play all the summer and fall league games. But until you put that real uniform on to get onto court, it's not the same. And that's what we need. And our schedule, next year we'll have all those games at home. So it's tough, but with the scheduling, it just worked out that way this year. But our kids are excited for it, and we're ready to go. And we're excited for the opportunity to have a few exhibition games, and then we have an important road game against Alba-Gallatin.
I think this opener against Thomas Jefferson should be a fun matchup. TJ and Uniontown, you look back over the last couple of years, always seems to be a fun little rivalry that's developed as far as the non-conference game. Dom DeSico does a great job down there as well, and it seems like every time you play the Jags, it's always a battle.
Yes, it's always that way. Dom's a great guy. We always laugh because we feel like we're like brothers with the program. We've been really close with each other. We get along so well with them, and in high school sports that really sometimes doesn't happen. But we have a great relationship with them. Dom's a great guy. We know all their assistants. They know us, and in fact, their best returning player sat with us at the Big 56 Coach of the Year in all-section banquet last year. So we have so much respect for them, and we definitely want to keep them on our schedule.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kismarski. The Red Raiders in action tonight, taking on the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. And we'll talk to the head coach of the Jags, Dom DeSico, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Radcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3930.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking. And they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Brian Morozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown at Thomas Jefferson boys high school basketball action here on WMBS tonight, being joined by Dom DeSico, the head coach of the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. And Dom, you're off to a 2-0 start. And I think coming into the season, a lot of folks expecting some pretty good things from your Thomas Jefferson Jaguars program this year.
Yeah, we're happy with our team. We still got a ton of work to do, but, I mean, we got 4 starters back from last year. You know, we had Noah Sear come in from Seton. He's a TJ kid, but he transferred back. We got a couple of good young guys off the bench. And, we have high hopes, but, again, it just depends on how everybody meshes.
It seems like the kids played pretty well this past weekend as well.
Yeah, that was very important for us. The first game we played Sarah, Nick couldn't play, and I thought our kids really stepped up, played a really good second half. Same thing with South Allegheny. It was a little bit of a up and down first half, but then we really defensively came alive in the second half.
Right, Uniontown coming up on Tuesday. It's been kind of a fun series between the two schools here over the years.
I love playing Rob's teams. I mean, they're athletic. They run good stuff. It's always competitive, very competitive. And obviously this year, they got the shooter back that can shoot it from half court. So, we got to be aware where he's at all the time.
Size up 5A, obviously Char Valley, another strong favorite, winning the WPIAL championship a year ago. But your general thoughts about the classification and your conference?
Yeah, 5A on a whole is very deep, I feel. Like you said, Char Valley, they got a lot of returners, and they got the freshman now who's a sophomore back. Lincoln Park had a bunch of kids transfer in, and they're loaded. They're really good. Penn Hills is going to be very good. I think Peters in our section is going to be really good, and Gateway's supposed to have an up year. So there's a lot of teams that can make some noise in 5A, no doubt about it.
That's Thomas Jefferson head coach Dom DeSico joining us here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. We'll take a look at some other games scheduled tonight on our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. That's on the way next, and that'll be followed by this state in Uniontown basketball history, getting you ready for the Red Raiders and the Jaguars tonight. Boys high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Brian Morozek back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders opening up their season on the road at Thomas Jefferson, taking on the Jaguars. Taking a look at our out-of-town scoreboard and schedule for tonight, brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. On the boys' side, Jefferson Morgan hosting Avella, Greater Latrobe at Hempfield, and Mount Pleasant at Environmental Charter School. More games on the girls' side, including action in the Laurel Highlands tournament. Just getting underway right now. The Alderdice Lady Dragons at Laurel Highlands taking on the Lady Mustangs. The Lady Mustangs lost their opening game of the season to Connellsville this past Monday. Connellsville also participating in the Laurel Highlands tournament. They'll host Albert Gallatin around 7:40 this evening. Other non-conference games on the girls' side, Armstrong is at Southmoreland, California, hosting Burrell. Frazier's at Clairton, Jefferson Morgan at Mapletown. Penn Hills is at Penn Trafford, and Ringgold is hosting South Allegheny. Coming up later on this week on WMBS, tomorrow action in the Ligonier Valley tournament on the boys' side. Laurel Highlands taking on the Yacht Cougars will be on the air at 4:45 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands and Yacht will tip off at 5:30 from Ligonier Valley High School. Uniontown then back in action on Saturday at Elizabeth Forward taking on the Warriors. That game will tip at high noon. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show on the air at 11:30 a.m. And then the Laurel Highlands boys will participate in Game 2 of the Ligonier Valley tournament against either Marion Center or the host school, Ligonier Valley. If the Mustangs knock off the Yacht Cougars, they'll play at 5 o'clock on Saturday. If Laurel Highlands would lose to Yacht, they'd play at 3 o'clock on Saturday. But again, tonight it's boys high school basketball action. The Thomas Jefferson Jaguars hosting the Uniontown Red Raiders, and we'll have our This Date in Uniontown basketball history segment for you on the way next. And don't forget our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today at 724-245-2410.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Boys high school basketball on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders of Thomas Jefferson taking on the Jaguars. Time now for This Date In Uniontown basketball history segment, Uniontown with an all-time record of 11-4 on December the 4th. The first time that Uniontown played on this date in history back in 1945, the Red Raiders knocked off Point Marion by a score of 49-26. Donnie Howard led Uniontown with 17 points in that game. Back in 1951 on this date, Uniontown was able to squeak by Monongahela by a score of 50-48. Ralph Hicks, the leading scorer, with 16. On this date back in 1953, Uniontown lost to Johnstown 52-35. Longtime Geibel coach Kenny Mishak was Uniontown's leading scorer with 12 points in that game. The Red Raiders knocked off Point Marion on this date back in 1956 by a score of 70-34. Larry Jenkins led Uniontown with 19 points. On this date back in 1959, Uniontown knocked off Monongahela by a score of 54-40. Ernie Epps, the leading scorer in that game, with 13 points. The Red Raiders hit 100 points on this date back in 1962, knocking off Fairchance Georgia's 100-58. Pete Smith led Uniontown with 22 points. On this date back in 1964, Uniontown knocked off the Little Prexies of Washington 85-60. Pat Doc Yates led Uniontown with 26 points. The Red Raiders also defeated Ringgold on this date back in 1970, 93-53. Jesse Hudson led Uniontown with 28 points in that game. The Red Raiders lost to Ringgold on this date back in 1974, 61-50. Mark Franks led Uniontown with 11 points. The Red Raiders knocked off Norwin on this date back in 1979, 86-52. Craig Gabriel, Uniontown's leading scorer, with 15 points. On this date back in 1981, Uniontown defeated Greater Latrobe by a score of 79-69. Terrence Jackson led Uniontown with 20 points. The Red Raiders knocked off Greater Latrobe on this date back in 1998, 66-57. Billy Constantine led Uniontown with 14 points in that game. On this date back in 2001, it was actually the first game I ever did here on WMBS. Worked with Jim Morgan, and Uniontown knocked off Monessen by a score of 75-43. De'Aaron Jenkins led Uniontown with 25 points in that game. On this date back in 2004, the Red Raiders lost to host school Keystone Oaks in the Keystone Oaks tournament by a score of 71-69. Eric Johnson led the Red Raiders with 19 points. On this date back in 2015, Uniontown lost to Albert Gallatin in the Penn State Fayette tip-off tournament by a score of 73-72. Phil Mosley led Uniontown with 29 points. In fact, Mosley has the record for most points scored by a Red Raider on this date with 29. And the last time Uniontown played on this date back in 2023, Uniontown just destroyed Washington by a score of 97-40. Notorious Grooms led Uniontown with 27 points. The Red Raiders will try to tack another win on to December the 4th. On the road tonight at Thomas Jefferson, taking on the Jaguars, one of the starting lineups. And the opening tip-off for you next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Primer Rozak, Steve Superk back here at Thomas Jefferson High School. The Jaguars hosting the Uniontown Red Raiders. Again, our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. Steve is your starting lineup. Being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities and wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County team. Steve, take it away.
Okay, for the Red Raiders, starting tonight at guard, a 6'1 senior, number 00, Chase White. At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 4, Donovan Coffey. At guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Nolan Baker. At guard, a 6' senior, number 11, Isaac Ellsworth. And at forward, a 6'6", grew 5 inches over the summer, number 14, Peyton Fitzgerald. For the Jaguars from Thomas Jefferson, the home team tonight, starting at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Josh Gardner. At forward, a 6'1" junior, number 5, Kane Egerton. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 10, Justin Fry. And at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Brady Krause. And at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 23, Nicholas Turkala.
And Steve, I was talking to some of the assistant coaches for Thomas Jefferson just a couple of minutes ago, and they said they had a tradition over the last couple of years. Every time Turkala would have a huge game, they'd bring him into the locker room and say, hey, it's the Croatian sensation, Nicholas Turkala.
Wow.
And Nick finally said at the end of last year, Coach, I hate to break it to you, I'm not Croatian, I'm Serbian. Now it's the Serbian sensation.
Well, there
Nicholas
you go.
Turkala.
And while we're talking about him, we can say this because you got a nice slice of pizza tonight. How was that?
It was very, very good.
Right, and guess who served it to you?
I'm going to guess Nicholas Turkala's mother.
Yes, Jennifer. Jennifer served you that pizza, and she also served me a hot dog down there. You know, I always sample the local hot dogs.
And I think everywhere we go, you get a hot dog.
Kane Egerton's mom, Carla, served that as well. So the two ladies down there, I asked them, I kind of teased them, I said, are you guys going to be able to watch the game? And she said, oh, yeah, well, they work the JV game. So they're out here now in the crowd.
Nice.
They're going to watch the game tonight. So.
And every time we come down here to Thomas Jefferson, they always take care of us.
They are.
We certainly appreciate that.
The only thing we were disappointed was they didn't have your favorite chicken sandwiches at the football game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they can try to change that for future years as well. One note as well on the Uniontown side for Isaac Ellsworth. See if he's sitting now at 648 career points. Good opportunity. He's going to go over 1,000 points before this season's done.
Let's hope so.
So the Red Raiders taking on the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. Opening game of the season for Uniontown. In fact, they'll play their opening 5 games on the road this season. Thomas Jefferson 2-0. They'll look to make it 3-0. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
The holidays are here, and so are all the cookies and big family dinners. I don't want to lose the progress I've made this year.
I get it. That's why I went to Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. They've got GLP-1 weight management support to help you stay on track, even through the holidays.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they handle walk-in acute care, family primary care, and all kinds of wellness services. They're like your one-stop medical home.
Sounds perfect. I'm calling Montgomery Medical. Time to make this my healthiest holiday yet.
Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. Family tradition of family medicine.
Chris Parker Jr., it's the holiday season, time for giving thanks, and the most wonderful time of the year as we go over the river and through the woods.
0% financing for 60 months on all new 25 and 26 Tucsons and Santa Fe's is really something to be thankful for.
I'm listening.
0% for 60 months. And the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event make it the perfect time to travel to family gatherings in these capable SUVs. Like the Santa Fe with third-row seating for up to 7 passengers and 0% financing for 60 months or up to $4,500 HMF bonus cash.
Tell me more.
We still have a great selection of new 25s at pre-tariff prices, plus Black Friday specials with employee pricing all month long.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty, with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Brian Morozek, Steve Superk back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, just about set to go. The Thomas Jefferson Jaguars and the Uniontown Red Raiders. You heard that ad for the Catholic War Veterans and Hopwood. They're one of our video stream sponsors tonight, along with State Farm agent Lauren Yohman, the War Vets in. Lauren Yohman, two great organizations and a business that certainly does a lot of fantastic things, Steve, here in the Uniontown area.
Sure does, yep. And looking forward to another exciting season of high school basketball. Of course, we're going to do some Red Raider games, some Mustang games. You're even going to do some girls
we
games.
did. Tony and I did the Geibel girls game on Monday. This is actually my first boys game of the season. Gary Frankhauser worked the first two Laurel Highlands games for us so far this year. And Thomas Jefferson in the home whites. Gold numbers, a little bit of black trim tonight. Their bench off to our right. Uniontown in the away maroons, white numbers, and their bench off to our left. And Steve, we also have to say congratulations, how you mentioned Geibel. Emma Larkin broke the all-time scoring record at Geibel earlier this week. Tonight, she went over 2,000 career points as Geibel leads Steel Valley by a score of 28-6 after one quarter of play. And I have to thank Geibel Athletic Director Chris Teagarden for sending me that update tonight. But 2,000 points for a career, certainly impressive.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points for high school. Because the games aren't that long. You know,
yeah,
they're
8-minute quarters.
Yeah.
So we're set to go here. Peyton Fitzgerald jumping for Uniontown. Nicholas Turkala jumping for Thomas Jefferson. Both guys 6'6". Fitzgerald, a junior. Turkala, a senior. We're set to go. High school basketball this season getting underway for the Uniontown Red Raiders. The opening tap goes to Thomas Jefferson and working right in the lane. Quick two for Kane Egerton. That didn't take long, Steve.
No, it didn't. Nice tap by Turkala right to Egerton. Took two dribbles, popped it from the right side of the key.
Red Raiders now with Chase White, the transfer from Albert Gallatin, resetting over to Nolan Baker. Long too far side, comes up short with Fitzgerald there to keep it alive on the offensive glass. Resets back to Baker, a little contact there with Josh Gardner. We play on as Baker tries to take it on the inside. Jump ball call, possession arrow goes to Uniontown here off the arrow. 30 seconds in, Thomas Jefferson, a 2-0 lead on a basket by Kane Egerton.
All right, Egerton, Gardner just tied up that ball against Baker. It could have been a foul, but no foul call.
Baker into Fitzgerald, too strong on that shot attempt, saved on the near side by Donovan Coffey. Back to White, jumper just inside the foul line short, got his own rebound, keeps it alive again, shovels it back out to Baker, thought about the three, goes left of the lane to Coffey, who connects. So Uniontown getting a couple of looks, Steve, on that possession before the make from Coffey to tie this game up at 2 here at the 7:08 mark of the first.
Yeah, Uniontown Red Raiders got quite a few offensive rebounds.
Justin Fry in the lane, another quick two for Thomas Jefferson. Fry averaged 21.5 points a game for Thomas Jefferson a season ago, and off to a hot start here again with the Jags leading the Red Raiders 4-2. Ellsworth coming back, and he draws contact outside the lane. Coach DeSico didn't like it.
I would kind of agree with that, Brian. He looked like Ellsworth kind of got bailed out there, just stumbled into a couple of Jaguars and got a very nice call for the Red Raiders, and that foul goes on, who's at 11, Krause, right?
Yep, his first, team first. And Ellsworth, and I hate when I say this, Steve, but he was Uniontown's best free throw shooter last year.
Why do you do
at
that?
88%, but last year was one of Uniontown's best free throw shooting seasons ever, I think, under the last 20 years or so I've been doing the game.
So what happened on the first
I know
shot?
he missed the first one.
Yeah.
That's all my fault. I apologize.
The announcer's jinx.
Yes. He'll get two more and try to make up for it. With Uniontown down 4-2.
One thing we talked about, it was during a commercial, but when the kids were warming up, I'm a big ball guy, right? As a kicker, punter, and all that stuff. I like the foot, just the balls were, that's the most important, one of the most important parts of the equipment, right, is the ball. Well, the Red Raiders were using their basketballs that they brought with them. And usually, there's that.
Ellsworth hit 1 of 3 free throws, and Egerton comes back and knocks down a 3 from up top. So it's 7-3 Thomas Jefferson here at the 6:28 mark of the first.
But as you see that ball, there's a long 3.
As Ellsworth off the mark there, rebound going to.
It's a bright
Josh
orange,
Gardner.
and it's a new ball. I'm sure it's a lot of the teams have these new. It's just a little bit brighter color, isn't it?
Missed 3 there from Egerton. Got to get this out quicker, Steve.
Yeah, well. Too much action.
Yes.
Anyway, so they're, the other team's using those balls warming up, and then we're using these old balls, and you just wonder how long if it takes to get an adjustment.
Yes, correct. I agree with you. We've seen that in the playoffs as well, both for football and basketball over the years. So TJ the basketball in a 7-3 lead, and Turkala draws the foul, leaning in on the far block, and he'll have 2 free throws upcoming here at the 6:07 mark of the first, with the Jags leading the Red Raiders 7-3.
It's on Coffee, first one on him.
And one correction, I mentioned on Fry, he's averaging 21.5 points a game through 2 games so far this year. Last year, averaged 11.9 a game for Dom DeSico's squad. First of 2 free throws good here for Nicholas Turkle, and he's off to a hot start. We mentioned averaging 32 points a game through 2 games this season, averaged 18.7 a year ago, and was 74% from the free throw line. Last year, Thomas Jefferson as a team shot 73% from the free throw line. Second of 2 free throws good again for Nicholas Turkle, and the Thomas Jefferson lead extended to 9-3 over Uniontown here at the 6:04 mark of the first. And that ball getting poked around, and Ellsworth not on the same page, trying to send it down to Peyton Fitzgerald as the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Thomas Jefferson. Wondering there, Steve, if they were maybe trying to set up an alley-oop.
Looked like they were trying to. And that was an easy bucket from Turkala.
The Red Raiders have to try to settle things down here a little bit. Fry, far wing, 3 on the way. Noah Sear just off the bench. Missed there underneath, offensive rebound, but back up and in again by Nicholas Turkala. So 4 opening quarter points here for Turkala, and the Thomas Jefferson lead at 11-3 over Uniontown. Here at the 5:30 mark of the opening quarter. Ellsworth trying to lean in on that 3. Came up short. Offensive rebound kept alive there. Donovan Coffey. Back up top again to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will turn and shoot right in the lane. Too strong. And on the backside, the Jags just letting the ball go out of bounds. Heads up play there from Justin Fry. And it'll be Thomas Jefferson basketball. Last touch by Uniontown. So the Red Raiders certainly in an early hole. Down 8 at 11-3. Here at the 5:15 mark of the first.
A lot of time. Just got to get settled in a little bit and get a couple of good shots off.
Egerton on the switch there with Turkala. Shot up, no good. Rebound poked back out to Noah Sear, and the transfer from Seton LaSalle misses on that drive. Turkala, 3rd attempt on the possession. Couldn't get it to go, but did draw the foul.
Let's see who they're going to get there. On 5 red, that's Baker.
A lot of depth on this Thomas Jefferson team as well. They'll rotate 8 or 9 guys in. And Coach DeSico pretty comfortable with his rotation here early on in the season. First of 2 free throws good again for Turkala. He's 5 points already. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Of course, Thomas Jefferson already 2 games under their belt, Steve, and this is the opening game of the season for Uniontown. They did not play this past weekend. Of course, this game originally was scheduled for Tuesday, and they weren't able to play it due to some of the inclement weather we had in the area. Second of 2 free throws up on the way and good again for Nicholas Turkala. So Turkala 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He has 6, and Uniontown down 10 here early at 13-3. Ellsworth pulling it back here to Donovan Coffey. Switching there with White. Back to Ellsworth, a little head fake. And now White again trying to go between defenders. Draws the foul. Again, the TJ bench didn't like the call there, Steve.
It's probably going to go on Egerton or on 30. That's Rice came in the game.
Have to say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe Notary Services. Watching today. Also hello to our buddy Billy Dice. Could not be here. He's watching the game with his son Manny and daughter Anna tonight. I know Billy wishes he could be there. TJ fans wanted an over and back. They didn't get it. Ball was poked away. Saved there by Baker. Tried to bounce pass into Fitzgerald. Deflected back to Coffey here in the corner. Was fronted by Jeffrey Rabel. Just checked back into the game. Now the Red Raiders reset here high on the right to Chase White. And good defense there on White. He's double teamed trying to get out of it, and he got fouled there. They're going to call a little trip up there on Jeffrey Rabel.
Well, you know, Rabel gets the foul, and we're getting quite a few foul calls on the Jaguars, but I tell you what, if I'm Coach DeSico, I kind of like what I see. I'll take a few of those fouls because he is there creating a lot of havoc and making the Red Raiders very uncomfortable.
How many times have we seen that the other way with Uniontown doing that to other opponents over the years? As Ellsworth switches here with Nolan Baker.
They're really playing pretty good defense on everybody, but especially on Ellsworth.
Baker missed there on a turn and shoot, but cleaned up underneath by Peyton Fitzgerald using the 6'6" height to his advantage. Timeout, Thomas Jefferson will take it as well. 4:08 left here in the first. Jags lead at 13-5. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, quick three for the Jags. No good, Noah Sear. Rebound deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Thomas Jefferson here in the Uniontown zone. Last touch by the Red Raiders going out.
Well, it was not just touched, Brian. It was volleyball spiked across the away from Fitzgerald. It was a great block on the play.
Off the inbounds pass along two near side. Justin Fry off the mark. That rebound tipped out to Chase White. White trying to break back across. He got tripped up. Fitzgerald going for the save. Does just that. Back to Nolan Baker, who scoops it up and in. So Nolan Baker, the 6-foot junior guard, has the Red Raiders back to within 6 at 13-7. Here at the 3:28 mark of the first. Good little fight back for Uniontown after that Thomas Jefferson timeout.
Zone look from the Red Raiders.
Gardner in the corner to Sear. Touch pass on the inside to Justin Fry. Kick back up top and draining the three, Nathaniel Rice. So Rice, who just checked into the game, hits from downtown to extend the Jags lead back to 9 at 16-7. 3:03 left here in the opening quarter, and here's Ellsworth in the parking lot. Almost went down. He got knocked down, no foul called, and somehow he got his own rebound. Pulls it back to Baker. He'll fire up a three. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Jeffrey Rabel, and he's fouled.
That's a tough foul there. It's going to go on Fitzgerald, I believe. No. What number did they call? 20. Oh, they called that on Heiss.
Yep, Nate Heiss just checked in.
I didn't think Heiss was near the play, but apparently they got him for a little reach in. So that's not going to hurt so bad, but I thought it was going to get on Fitzgerald.
And TJ gets it back, leading by 9. 2:44 left here in the opening quarter. Kane Egerton on the near side. In the corner to Sear, and then dumped down. A little turn and shoot, no good there from Turkala. Red Raiders with the rebound as Fitzgerald sends it out to Ellsworth. Goes cross court and across to Heiss, who just got rejected by Turkala, but the Red Raiders keep possession. White trying to come far wing and in, lost the dribble. Turn and shoot baseline far side halfway down, but didn't drop. And Brady Krause pulls down the rebound there for Thomas Jefferson. And Krause coming back on the other side for the Jags.
No.
They call a foul on the floor here against Uniontown.
And that's going to go against Fitzgerald.
Donovan Coffey will be checking back in. That foul on the floor. And it does get posted the first on Peyton Fitzgerald. 4th team foul against Uniontown.
And give the Red Raiders some good minutes there.
Jags send it in to Turkala. Around the horn, back on the near side to Krause. Back in the corner, Turkala for 3. Out the front of the rim, no good. And that ball is going to be last touched by Uniontown going out. Coffey went for the save, but had the foot on the baseline. It'll be Thomas Jefferson's Brady Krause to send it back in. Krause left to the basket. Up top, Egerton. Far side touchdown, Fry pinned up there. Krause in traffic. 4 Red Raiders around him. Wow. They're going to call a Uniontown foul. Wow,
that's
did not like that
one.
call. You had 4 Uniontown players around him, and
just kind of gets.
Should have been a jump ball, I thought there, Steve.
Well, we had one of those earlier go in our favor, so I guess they kind of even out.
Second personal on Nolan Baker, 5th team foul of a quarter, so Thomas Jefferson will shoot 2 here with Brady Krause.
Hinsey's going to check in. Braden Hinsey for the Red Raiders.
Krause was 65% from the free throw line last year. Knocks down the first of 2 free throws here to increase the Thomas Jefferson lead to 10 over Uniontown at 17-7.
It's a long first quarter, isn't it? Seems like it's.
Had a lot of fouls early on. 8 so far in the game. Second free throw good again from Krause to increase the Thomas Jefferson lead now to 12 at 19-7. Through center here, Coffey. Wow. The Red Raiders throw it away as White sent it over the head of Isaac Ellsworth.
White's a little bit, he looks a little bit disheveled, a little nervous his first game as a Red Raider.
Correction, 18-7. I thought there was 17 up on the board earlier. Nonetheless, 3 ball from the corner. Turkala no good. Rebound pulled down there by Nate Heiss. And Heiss back across here for Uniontown. Switches back with Ellsworth. Ellsworth on the far wing. A little ball fake. He's trapped, trying to get out of it. Shovels it back to Chase White. White left of the lane. Puts up an off-balance shot and gets to drop. So Chase White, his first 2 points in a Uniontown uniform. After coming cross town from York run. 18-9 now. Jags by 9 and a little teardrop in the lane there from Turkala.
A little floater in the lane.
If Turkala 8 and the Jags lead now back up to 11 at 20-9. Ellsworth down low and getting body slammed there, Steve, was Nick Turkala on the contact, sending down Braden Hinsey.
Well, you know, you got 5 fouls, you better make them count. And that was, Turkala made that one count, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Now Braden Hinsey, who did not see any varsity action at all last year for Uniontown, with 2 free throw attempts here. First of 2 up on the way and good.
The left-hander.
For Braden Hinsey. And Uniontown a season ago lost in the WPIAL quarterfinals to Peters Township. And of course, Thomas Jefferson lost to the eventual WPIAL champs, Chartiers Valley, in the first round. And an air ball there from Hinsey on the second free throw attempt. Now it's 20-10. Thomas Jefferson over Uniontown. 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Coach DeCinco tells the kids to spread it out a little bit. Red Raiders in man-to-man defense now.
I wonder if they might hold here for the last shot.
Looks like that's what the plan would be.
And of course today, Steve, approved by the PIAA, a shot clock for high school basketball in Pennsylvania. But it will take a while before it gets instituted. We'll start for the 2028-2029 season. You have to wait 3 years for it to start. That's to give schools the opportunity to have some time to put it in. Turkala has the basketball right now. We're down to 11 seconds. Pulls it back here on the near side, Kane Egerton. Back out to Justin Fry. Missed there on the 3 ball, but Turkala trying to tip it back up, and then he just does just that. So Turkala with 10 here in the opening quarter. All Thomas Jefferson. A 12-point lead over Uniontown at 22-10 after 1 quarter of basketball. We're back with the 2nd and 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
At the Davis & Davis Law Firm, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we are here to guide you along the way. This is attorney Michael Mays, and at Davis & Davis Law Firm, we have over 45 years of experience, and our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you can maximize the amount of money that you deserve. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for your free consultation at 724-437-2799. The Davis & Davis Law Firm, you won't pay us anything until we win your case.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, the Jags a 22-10 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders. Start of the second quarter. Thomas Jefferson led so far by Nicholas Turkala with 10, and Uniontown's spread around the scoring, Steve. In fact, they have 6 players that have scored, but no one scored more than 2 points.
Yeah.
Red Raiders try to make up some ground here in the second quarter, down 12. On the switch back, Ellsworth, he can do it. 3-ball up top. That one rattles out. Offensive rebound brought down. Missing on the putback there is Donovan Coffey. And ripping it away, Kane Egerton for Thomas Jefferson. Down the floor and a quick 2 from Justin Fry. So it's 4 for Fry. The lead at 14 for the Jags over the Red Raiders at 24-10. 7:30 left before halftime. White coming back, a miss. Baker, the offensive rebound. Almost had it poked away, able to save it there. Back to White. White at the far elbow. Sending it back over to Baker, who drains the 3. And boy, Uniontown needed that, Steve.
Yeah, they sure did.
Nolan Baker, second field goal of the game. First points for Uniontown here in the second quarter. Have the Red Raiders back to within 11 at 24-13. Deep 3 coming back off the back iron. No good there from Turkala. Offensive rebound. Shoveled in from Noah Sear, who sent it down.
Fry did a good job of drawing the foul.
Yep. That was Brady Krause, actually. 11. And
foul goes on Baker. Is that the 3rd on Baker? Wow.
It is. That's tough.
Yeah, he's got to hit the 3. He's got 5 points for the Red Raiders, and I don't know if you can afford to take him out right now. They're going to have to.
First of 2 free throws good for Brady Krause, who's now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Halftime, Geibel girls now up 58-10 over Steel Valley. Second of 2 free throws good again for Krause. So Krause now 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He has 4, and the Jags have doubled up the Red Raiders at 26-13 here at the 6:50 mark of the second quarter. Ellsworth missing there on a long 2.
Well,
that last touch going out there by Thomas Jefferson.
Ellsworth is working extremely hard just to get the basketball in his hands, and he's being chased by Egerton, who's doing a good job defensively. And when he gets it, he's almost, I wouldn't say forcing shots, but he's having trouble getting shots off.
Ellsworth now back in the corner to Fitzgerald. They've certainly keyed on Isaac Ellsworth as Thomas Jefferson's defense has made tough shots to get put up there by Ellsworth. Misses there on another 3. Foul called off the rebound here on Uniontown.
Yeah, I mean, Ellsworth did a lot of his damage last year because the Red Raiders had so many players that he was left open a lot because they had to guard against guys driving to the basket. So he was kind of left out there for some pretty good looks. And now, obviously, Coach DeSico, he's been around the block, right? So he's checking, make sure that Ellsworth's going to work hard for every shot he gets.
Josh Gardner back across. Fronted there by Heiss, off to his left. Jumper from the elbow, no good. Justin Fry. Rebound tied up, a jump ball
could
called
be a technical.
Ellsworth. Thought he got thrown down.
Oh, now they're going to call a foul on Egerton. The other official comes in from the other side.
Wow.
Who are they going to call it on?
Does go on Egerton.
Yeah.
The initial call was jump ball.
I tell you what's funny, well, not funny, but Ellsworth almost got himself a technical by slamming the ball down because they called it jump ball originally, the official near him. That would have been something if he'd got a technical. Oh, there's a foul. That could have been a foul on Egerton as well.
They let that one go.
Yeah, he pushed him. He's going to get himself in trouble.
Ellsworth fighting hard now on the baseline. Back to Heiss, switches back with Ellsworth. Not a lot of operating room at all for Isaac, taking another deep 3. This one bounces around, falls out. Turkala had it, lost it. White finds it, might have get swatted there again by Turkala. And Turkala out of the pack with it, and he gets fouled. Wow, what a sequence.
That should be on Heiss, I believe, number 20. It is.
Be second on Nate Heiss.
So keep an eye on Egerton and Ellsworth. He is, Egerton's, he's bumping around Ellsworth a little bit there, wasn't he?
Both guys certainly been around the block. Terrific athletes. Turkle jump and shoot. Turn and shoot from the foul line, no good. White, the rebound there for Uniontown. White coming back, and he'll knock down a jumper. Chase White.
He kind of rushed that shot, but he got a good one inside the key there. Nice job there.
Justin Fry got hemmed up underneath. Ball comes loose. Ware Gladman trying to call a timeout. They're not going to give it to him.
Well, the official was going to give it to him, but they called a jump ball before he could get to it. Getting a little physical down there now, Brian.
Josh Gardner will trigger it back in here for Thomas Jefferson. Right to the basket. Hands into Turkle. Reset back up top. Egerton. Fronted there by White. Off to his right to Justin Fry. Plays catch there with Egerton outside the arc. And then a little throwaway. Egerton says it's on me. A little miscommunication. Thought he had someone cutting towards the basket.
He had Sear in there cutting around, and Sear took his head looking the other way, and the ball went right by his waist.
You can see early on why Thomas Jefferson is a preseason top 5 team in 5A. He certainly looks solid out on the court against Uniontown tonight. There's Nate Heiss. Working up top, now left of the lane. Heiss getting blocked there by Noah Sear. Back into the hands of Turkle. His right to Josh Gardner. Back across. Now Turkle driving right down the lane. A little teardrop layup there for Turkle. Thought about the slam, but just took the easy two.
I think he was, give him a credit for a quarter of a slam there, wouldn't you think?
Off balance.
Egerton hit the Ellsworth down again, no call.
Ellsworth missed the shot in transition. Quick to Noah Sear. And Ware Gladman's going to take a timeout for Uniontown. So 4:18 left before halftime. Thomas Jefferson has doubled up Uniontown at 30-15, and we're back in 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Uniontown with the basketball after the timeout, bringing it across. Here is Chase White. Switching back with Isaac Ellsworth. Ellsworth has been held so far to just 1 point in this game and gets fouled up top. Made a single free throw, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And this Thomas Jefferson foul is going to get called on Nicholas Turkle. Be his second. Going to call that in the act, Steve. So once again, Ellsworth will have 3 free throw attempts here for Uniontown with the Red Raiders down 15 at 30-15 with 4:05 left before halftime.
Well, Turkle got a clean block on that one, but he just got him with the body at the end. So Ellsworth, who has to be exhausted just from the effort he's had to put forth just to get an open look. And he had an open look for a minute there until the 6'6" Turkle came in and swatted it.
Made the first, second of 3, no good. So Ellsworth just 2 of 5 from the free throw line so far in this game. Turkle takes a seat. Brady Krause back in on the Jag side.
He can blame you for that with your jinx earlier, right?
Trying to give the kid some props for being a good free throw
Well,
shooter.
you do it after he makes them, Brian. If anything Mr. Nesser has taught you over the years.
I hit 2 of 3 there. There's 3 points for the game. Uniontown down 13. Left-hander there from Sear, no good. Got his own rebound, pulls it back to Josh Gardner. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but Jeffrey Rabel says thank you very much. He has his first 2 of the game. It's 32-17, Thomas Jefferson. Fitzgerald coming baseline. Yep.
That time just bodied up on Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald driving to the basket. It was a pretty nice drive there. Was going to try to get the baseline, but Sear kind of shoved him out of bounds.
And Sear actually grew up in the Jefferson Hills area. This is his home district, but again played at Seton LaSalle last year, then transferring back to the public school system this year. That ball out of bounds off of Thomas Jefferson again. And Nate Heiss will work it back in. Heiss needs to hurry here. Bounce pass out in front intended for Matthew Page, who had just checked in, has it taken away and going coast to coast. Should have been basket interference, I thought there, Steve. Nonetheless, the Jags will not get one to go. I thought it should have been offensive basket interference. The turn and shoot on the other side there, no good, Chase White.
A lot of bumping. And
here's Noah Sear spotting up for the 3. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Jeffrey Rabel, little baby hook. That won't fall. And Page, the rebound there for Uniontown, and he gets fouled. You can kind of tell, Steve, certainly early on in the season on both sides, we have seen a little bit of sloppy play today.
Well, I mean, they're just hustling. They're getting banged around. It's tough, you know. They're working hard on defense, which makes it look sloppy.
3:03 left before halftime. Thomas Jefferson 32, Uniontown 17. Ellsworth picks it back up here for Uniontown. There's forecourt on the near side, picked up by Nathaniel Rice. And the double team comes over, trying to get it over to White, had it taken away by Jeffrey Rabel. Numbers coming back, bounce pass forward, and with the finish, Nathaniel Rice. His second field goal of the game, drained a 3 back in the opening quarter. He has 5, and now it's 34-17 Jags. The Red Raiders finding themselves in a big deficit still here in the first half. White, a floater, no good.
It's going to go off the Raiders.
Yep. Last touch by Uniontown going out. Thomas Jefferson basketball again. Seeing good fan support on both sides. Uniontown brought down a pretty strong contingent of fans to the game here today. Thomas Jefferson, they have a nice little student section off to our right as well.
Yeah.
Pretty packed in front of you.
Yeah.
TJ will trigger it in here with
nice facility.
Kate Egerton. Oh, I agree.
Remember that old gym by the old high school? It was pretty dark. And
I think you did one of the last games over there, Steve. You worked a playoff game back in the day there. Egerton jumper from the foul line, good. Kane Egerton with 7. 36-17, Thomas Jefferson.
So you're saying this school isn't as new as I thought it was? Probably.
I'd say about 10 years old maybe for this gym. I'm thinking there was a playoff game maybe mid-2010s that you worked in the old facility. That might have been one of the last ones there, as Isaac Ellsworth has his first field goal of the game.
Yeah.
Made 2 there in the lane.
And he had to work hard for that one, didn't he?
Give him 4 here in the second. 5 for the game. 36-19, Thomas Jefferson. And from the far wing, rattling home that 3, Josh Gardner. His first points of the game come from outside the 3-point arc. Thomas Jefferson in this game has now had 8 players that have gotten into the scoring column. Ellsworth missing on another 3. Numbers coming back, a little deflection. Nathaniel Rice looking for, tries to reposition, and he got fouled going up. And the Jags head back to the free throw line here with a 20-point lead over Uniontown at 39-19 with 1:23 left before halftime.
Hinsey gets the foul there. That's his first. And they had multiple chances to put that in there, the Jaguars, and the Red Raiders scrappy trying to keep them from scoring.
First of 2 free throws, no good there for Nathaniel Rice. And you look at most of this Uniontown lineup, Steve, really has not had much varsity playing experience in the past. Certainly a lot of new names there. White did play at Albert Gallatin last year, but the minutes for everyone except for Ellsworth really have been minutes that have been sparingly positioned over last season. Rice missed the second free throw and a good little scrum underneath. Fitzgerald comes out of the pack with it and gets fouled with 1:10 left before halftime.
Let's see if they call that on Ed and Egerton or. Yep, Egerton. That's his second, I believe. Yeah.
And team foul wise, Steve, I was blocked there, but it's going to be the 15th foul on the Jacks.
Yeah.
And we'll send Peyton Fitzgerald to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fitzgerald just played in 4 varsity games last year. He already has a preferred walk-on offer from Salem University down in West Virginia. Was 6'1" last year, now he's 6'6". He makes the first of 2 free throws. It's 39-20, Thomas Jefferson. Now Fitzgerald for a second of 2. On the way, and that one misses off the front of the rim. You're out of bounds here on the near side. Last touched by Uniontown going out. So it'll be Thomas Jefferson's basketball.
A little trivia about Salem College. You want a little trivia about that place?
Go ahead.
Guess who was a head coach there for a brief time?
Bobby Knight.
No. Football.
Don Nealon.
Rich Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
He was there for about a week.
Oh, wow.
Well, the story goes they had a guy there that was the head coach, Rich. I forget, I was visiting him. A couple guys, we went down to see him, and the head coach literally got fired the next day for whatever reason. And Rich was the head coach for a week, and they dropped the program.
Wow.
That's what he went to
Offensive
Glenville.
foul there against Uniontown.
Yep.
42 seconds left in the quarter. Illegal screen against Donovan Coffey, his second. I actually did a college basketball game down there, Steve, with Mike Sackley back in the day when we were doing Mooks games at Penn State Fayette.
Yeah. That's down in Clarksburg, right outside of
way
Clarksburg.
down. You kind of take a lot of back roads to
Well, yeah, it's just outside of Clarksburg. You're on that Route 50 between Clarksburg and Parkersburg.
Yeah.
It's only a couple miles down and you get off.
I actually got my dog there in Salem, West Virginia as
Really?
well. Yes. That takes some dirt roads from Salem to find him. So it's a popular breeding spot. But yeah, he's a Salem dog.
Nice.
39-20. Jags lead the Red Raiders 40 seconds.
That's Murray, right?
Yes, Murray. He's already 6 years old. Justin Fry up top from the elbow. In the corner to Gardner, coming near baseline. Ball fake, flips it back out like they did then the first quarter. Might see a little 4 corners here to take the clock down on the Jag side as Rice pulls it back out again to Noah Sear.
Yeah, a lot of young guys in there for TJ right now as well. They're just kind of saving some minutes.
And 10 seconds left, and now Sear will fire the 3 and hit it. So Noah Sear, the transfer from Seton LaSalle, hits that 3 to give him 5, and Ellsworth is down.
He looks like that's not good.
What happened there, Steve?
I don't know. I was writing down the score, and he just went down. He's grabbing his ankle now. First it was his knee, now he's grabbing his ankle.
Wow.
But he looks like he's in a lot of pain, doesn't he?
They posted a foul on Brady Krause. I was writing down the points off the made 3 and did not
That's
see
what I
him
was
go
doing.
down.
Yeah, I was writing down the score, and then whistle, and I saw Ellsworth on the ground underneath the basket, so I have no idea what happened.
Injury stoppage brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or phone 724-437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute relief is closer than you think. Uniontown will have another game coming up on Saturday against Elizabeth Forward. That game on the road, 12 noon start. You can tell Ellsworth is in some pain.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to go back and watch the replay of that. The folks watching live on our YouTube page, they can just reverse it right back.
You can't do that on
I
your
can't
screen
do it on
now.
my screen right now.
You'd mess everybody up at home.
I would mess everybody up at home. But we hope Isaac is okay down there. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second timeout with Thomas Jefferson leading Uniontown 42-20.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Just as your local State Farm agent provides good neighbor service with surprising...
So Isaac was able to make his way over to the bench. And Matthew Page is shooting the free throws here for Uniontown.
And there was a foul called on Kraus.
Page missed both free throws.
That was the second foul on Kraus.
Uniontown, and now the three to end the quarter. No good on the Thomas Jefferson side from Josh Gardner. So it's 42-20. Thomas Jefferson over Uniontown here at halftime. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
It's just that easy.
WMBS High School basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, it's 42-20. Thomas Jefferson leading Uniontown. For some of you folks on the radio side that missed the final couple of seconds of that second quarter, of course, Isaac Ellsworth going down on the Uniontown side. He did make his way to the Red Raiders bench. Uniontown and Matthew Page shoot a pair of free throws, missed them both. And then Thomas Jefferson missing a three as time expired in the second quarter. So we go to halftime at 42-20.
Good news is, Brian, Ellsworth seemed to walk a lot better than he was looking lying on the ground, didn't he?
That's good.
Yeah, he was walking over at least halfway, wasn't limping a lot, so hopefully he's okay.
Our video stream tonight, courtesy of the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, and State Farm Agent Lauren Yohman. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, thanks for the Red Raiders. White finishes with 4 points, 2 in each quarter. Coffey with 2. Total Baker with 5. He's the leading scorer for the Red Raiders. Hensey with 1. Ellsworth with 5. And he's also tied for the leading scorer for the Red Raiders, and Fitzgerald with 3. They scored 10 in each quarter, 20 at the half. For the Jaguars, pretty good offensive output, 22 in the first, 20 in the second, 42 at the half. Rabel had 2 points, Sear with 5, Gardner with 3, Egerton with 7, Fry with 4, Kraus with 4, Turkala leads the way with 12, and Rice off the bench with 5. And again, they had 22 in the first, 20 in the second for a 42-20 halftime lead. Pretty dominant half so far by the Jaguars.
Now the foul situation, Nolan Baker with 3 on the Uniontown side, Nate Heiss and Donovan Coffey with 2 apiece, Kane Egerton and Brady Kraus with 2 personals on the Thomas Jefferson side. You know, last check, 58-10. The Geibel girls leading Steel Valley tonight. Emma Larkin going over 2,000 career points. That out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Mauser's Tire Center is there for you. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410 for Mauser's Tire. So halftime here at Thomas Jefferson High School. The Jags lead the Uniontown Red Raiders 42-20. Third quarter action comes your way in 4 minutes here on WMBS, Triple M High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignment, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
I'm Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. Did you know our office handles claims for people hurt at work? If you are injured at your job, you have certain rights under the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act that your employer may not advise you of or simply disregard. Those would include rights to wage loss and medical benefits due to your injury. We help injured workers to make sure they receive the benefits they're entitled to by law. Call us at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500. Life is busy. Let FACT take the wheel. Whether you're a caregiver looking for safe rides for a loved one or you need transportation yourself, FACT is here. Seniors ride free on our fixed-route buses. People with disabilities save 85%, and Medicaid covers medical trips on our shared ride and paratransit services. Discover your options. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. FACT, driving independence in Fayette County.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, good news on the Uniontown side. Steve, Isaac Ellsworth was warming up, and it looks like he's going to go in there to start the third quarter.
That's great news for the Red Raiders. I mean, this game, 42-20, it's getting close to being almost out of hand, wouldn't you think, at this point? But great news for the Red Raiders to get Ellsworth in there and get some good looks, and a ball stuck up on the hoop up there. I don't think they got anybody tall enough to jump that high.
That's where the shot clock would go. They actually have them ready to go here at Thomas Jefferson, so they'll be set in 3 years once it gets approved.
Yeah, they got it out of there.
So Ellsworth is on the floor for Uniontown, along with Chase White,
and he got
Hayden Fitzgerald, Donovan Coffey, and who am I missing there? Nolan Baker.
Egerton was really checking. You could tell the game plan was to keep the ball away from him and put as much defensive pressure on him as possible.
Here's Ellsworth with it now, near elbow, a little ball fake. Pulling it back up top to Donovan Coffey. Switches there with Nolan Baker. He'll take a deep three and hit it. I think it was going to rattle back out, but it rattled in for Nolan Baker, his second made three of the game. Yep. Great start for Uniontown. They're down 42-23, back to within 19 to start this third quarter. Trying to get a little momentum going in their direction. Justin Fry pulling it back to Egerton up top. Turkala to his right again, Noah Sear. Sear right in the lane as it knocked away by Nolan Baker. Baker getting hot right now for Uniontown. Pulling it back to Donovan Coffey, who floats it up and in. So Donovan Coffey and Nolan Baker back-to-back buckets. 5 unanswered for the Red Raiders out of the gates here to start the third quarter. TJ fighting back. And a good little leaner there from Justin Fry is 2 in every quarter. 6 for the game, 44-25 Jags. A minute into this third quarter. Chase White now for Uniontown. Back out to Donovan Coffey. Line drive 3, rattled out. Noah Sear the rebound there for Thomas Jefferson. Sear back through center. Picked up by Baker. Sear looking for operating room to his right to Kane Egerton. Uncontested 3 on the way. Out the front of the rim, no good. And Ellsworth rips away the rebound from Sear there for Uniontown. He'll take a quick 3. It's off the mark. And a long rebound pulled down there by Josh Gardner for Thomas Jefferson. Gardner kick out in the corner. 3 ball on the way and reined in by Justin Fry. And that hurts it for Uniontown, Steve.
Yeah.
Fry now 5 here in the third, 9 for the game. And a foul back on the other side here against the Jags. I think that'll get posted on a Gardner.
Yeah. First. Maybe. Unless I missed one. Let's see what they post.
Yep, first on Josh Gardner.
Well, Red Raiders got a little kickstart there with 5 quick points, but then the
basically
Jags,
Justin Fry answered.
Yeah.
Here's a quick steal. Turkala, look out here, and Turkala will slam it in. That's why they call him the Serbian sensation, Steve. Nicholas Turkala with 14.
Yeah, nice job there. Good steal.
Ellsworth coming back. Off-balance shot goes down for Isaac Ellsworth.
Ellsworth not used to creating his own shots against heavy pressure from Egerton, but good job by Ellsworth.
He's going to have to do more of that this season for sure. 49-27, Thomas Jefferson. 5:44 left here in the third. Underneath, Justin Fry, contested shot from Fitzgerald, no good.
Fitzgerald forced a quick shot there.
Baker again off the mark. It's an air ball. Red Raiders trying to go for the save. It's controlled by Turkala again. Up the court behind the pack for a quick 2. Justin Fry again.
Too easy there for the
Fry,
Jaguars.
7 here in the third, 11 for the game.
Red Raiders are going to need a timeout.
51-27, Thomas Jefferson. Chase White spinning. White staying alive, floating it off the back iron, no good. Turkala, another rebound there for Thomas Jefferson. They'll go near side over to Sear, and Sear shot with the left hand, no good. Ellsworth finds the loose ball there for Uniontown.
And Ellsworth is going to be exhausted on that bus ride home, isn't he? I mean, he's just working for every ounce of what he can get. They're just guarding him closer than anybody.
Yeah, he's playing hard.
Yeah.
And White has that one taken away. Numbers coming back. Little flip off to Turkula. Missed on the shot attempt. And Noah Sears going to get the basket and one.
That couldn't have worked out any worse or better. They tried a little alley-oop from Egerton to Turkula, and it just misconnected. And then Sears there to clean up the rebound, and he gets fouled. So
you can tell Ellsworth just gassed right now.
Yeah, he's gassed. They're taking turns guarding him, mostly with Egerton, but Sears on him as well, and they're just beating him up, just forcing him to earn every ounce of where he can get open. And there's the bucket by Sear.
8 for Noah Sear, 54-27 Jags. They've again doubled up Uniontown with 4:33 left here in the third. So the Red Raiders appeared to be starting the third quarter on a high note there with Noah Baker.
Yeah, that was a nice start.
And now Thomas Jefferson flexing their muscle again. Peyton Fitzgerald, like to see him start to get going here a little bit for Uniontown. He draws the foul there on Fry. Fitzgerald just 3 points, field goal back in the opening quarter, made free throw in the second. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming here. Just the first on Justin Fry. Second team foul on Thomas Jefferson here in the third quarter.
I don't think Coach DeSico's too worried about any fouls at this point right now. He's
Fitzgerald makes the first of 2 free throws.
Got his Jaguars on cruise control right now.
Now Fitzgerald for a second of 2 on the way and good. So 5 points for Peyton Fitzgerald. It's Thomas Jefferson 54, Uniontown 29. And the Jags set it back up now in the Red Raiders zone. Here's Josh Gardner directing traffic. Kick back in the corner to Fry. Fry fronted there by Baker, missed on the shot attempt. And Fitzgerald out of the pack with it there for Uniontown.
And give DeSico credit, he's got a lot of reserves in now.
Ellsworth again, a lot out of control there, missed on the shot attempt. Here's Fry again for Thomas Jefferson coming back for another quick 2. Justin Fry having a heck of a third quarter. 9 here in the third, 13 for the game. 56-29, Thomas Jefferson, another steal. It's Fry again. Fry coming back. He'll just lay that one up and in. An 11-point third quarter for Justin Fry. Thomas Jefferson leads by 29. Jags 58, Red Raiders 29. Timeout, Coach Gladman. And we're back in 60 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
As we come back, Ellsworth trying to draw a foul. They call a jump ball.
Ellsworth didn't like it, and as they get tied up, their arms kind of interlocked at the elbows there, and Egerton wasn't giving an inch there to Ellsworth. And of course, Egerton looks like he's probably a quarterback or something on that football team, isn't he? He's a pretty big kid.
And he did play football for the Jags. Remember seeing him against Laurel Highlands. We had the game here, Steve, just about a month ago in late October. Jags the basketball in a 29-point lead over Uniontown at 58-29. Long 2 off the mark there from Brady Krause. Ellsworth out of the pack with it again for Uniontown. Ellsworth right of the lane, trying to pull it back to White. Switches back with Isaac again. Isaac off to his left, another little ball fake. It's tough to find open room for Isaac Ellsworth tonight.
Well, they keep switching guys on him so that he's always got a fresh guy.
And Nolan Baker drawing the foul there. And here's a little homework for our buddy Billy Dice, who's watching the broadcast back at home, could not be here today. When was the last time the Uniontown had a running clock on them in a game, Steve?
What's it, 30 points?
30 points. 58-29 right now. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I think at least a couple of years.
Here we go. Might get it right here.
Poke from Justin Fry. He finds the loose ball. Kick it off on the near wing to Josh Gardner. Now Gardner drives and the lead's at 31. So we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. Josh Gardner with 5. 60-29. Thomas Jefferson leads Uniontown with 2:22 left here in the third quarter. White coming back. Is that going to be a carry? Yes, it is. So we'll see how long it takes Billy to find this out for us. He's usually on the ball with the information and stats.
Well, he's probably got him and Manny are doing something, probably something fun.
And he has Annie's watching tonight too, so it's like double trouble for him.
That Manny's a character, isn't
he is. We'll be seeing him out at the games again soon. 1:51 left here in the third. They're going to get Nate Heiss on a foul here on the Uniontown side. And the Red Raiders back in action Saturday against Elizabeth Forward, 12 noon tip. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starting at 11:30. Steve and I tomorrow be up in Ligonier. Laurel Highlands taking on Yock. That'll be a 5:30 start, 4:45. Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Tried a little alley-oop down at Turkala. Tried to throw it up and over the shoulder. Could not convert there. And Heiss back over to Baker. Line drive long, 2 no good. Rebound comes free and found there by Kane Egerton. Try to work it up the floor. Good little block down from Ellsworth. Kept alive Justin Fry. Shot attempt rattles out. Fitzgerald going for the save. Over to Ellsworth. Double teamed in his own zone and had it knocked away. And a good block as Sear came back. Rejected by Fitzgerald. Too bad the weather wasn't nicer. Steve, I'm sure you'd probably be able to get us down on Laurel Valley tomorrow.
Well, that'd be a little tough test since they're closed. I think they close up in October.
You can go
You could go Idlewild and ride some of the kiddie games or something.
Yeah, something. They might have like festive.
You like pies? You like pies?
I like apple pie. I know they have a little, was it Laughlin Town Pie Shop?
Yes, the pie shop.
I've stopped there before.
Yeah.
There's Nate Heiss coming back. Missing there on the drive, under 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
I'm not a big pie guy. I'm more of a cake guy, but
I only like apple. Not really big on anything else other than apple pies.
I like pecan pie. You like pecan pie?
No, I'm not a big pecan guy.
I like pecan. Don't really like pumpkin pie.
I'm not a pumpkin pie fan either. So 11 seconds left here in this third quarter. With Heiss at the line, they do stop the clock in this situation. First of 2 free throws, no good off the back iron. Steve, we mentioned that Chase White came over from Albert Gallatin. Remember, Isaac Ellsworth was originally an AG kid as well. We're transferring here to Uniontown. Heiss, second of 2 free throws, good. His first point of the game. 60-30 with 9 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Wow.
Josh Gardner back over to Jeff Rabel. Near side Brady Krause.
Jaguars are for real.
And Krause misses on a 3 to end the third quarter. And you're right, Steve, all Thomas Jefferson 60-30 over Uniontown after 3. And we're back with a fourth in 60 seconds here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, start of the fourth quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super. Carl Childs behind the camera and our YouTube Live video feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Have to thank our video stream sponsors tonight, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, and State Farm agent Lauren Yohman.
Well, the Red Raiders have done this to a lot of teams over the year. They're probably not used to happening the other way, are they?
No. Yes. My thought has been at least a few years since the Red Raiders have had a...
Billy Dice get back to you yet?
He did not. I just actually texted him and asked if he got my homework assignment. The Red Raiders a missed shot there. And Josh Gardner back on the other side for Thomas Jefferson. Daniel Rice.
And Thomas Jefferson is pretty much called off the
the pressure.
First team.
Yeah. Three near side. Sear no good. Backside rebound. Zion Hopes picking it up for Uniontown. First time we've seen Hopes in the game. He'll spin his way in the lane and float one up and in. So Zion Hopes, the 5'10 junior guard, his first two of the game, come here to start the fourth quarter. The Red Raiders down 60-32 in the corner. Three ball halfway down, rattling out for Nathaniel Rice. And a foul called there off the rebound. It'll go on Uniontown and send Jeffrey Rabel to the free throw line. The foul's going to go on Nolan Baker. That'll be his fourth. So far, the scoring column for Uniontown, Baker leads the way with 8. Justin Fry leads for Thomas Jefferson with 15 as Rabel misses on the first of 2 free throw attempts.
They stop the clock. I guess on free throws they stop it?
Billy saying 2002 against Laurel Highlands.
Wow.
2022 against Laurel Highlands, so 3 years ago. A couple missed free throws and a missed 3 as well there from Nathaniel Rice. And racing back, Nate Heiss, a miss there for Uniontown. Jags have numbers and wide open for an easy layup there is Noah Sear. So Sear in double figures with 10. And it's 62-32. Jags over the Red Raiders. That shot might have been partially blocked. Ends up in the hands of Josh Gardner for Thomas Jefferson. Nathaniel Rice tied up and a travel call there on Rice. It's interesting, Steve, you have Nathaniel Rice wearing 30 for Thomas Jefferson. Nate Heiss wearing 20 for Uniontown.
And interesting on this for the numbers, fans out there, the Red Raiders have scored 10 points in each quarter.
Ellsworth over to Heiss. Heiss floating it up and a foul called. So the lead at 30 for Thomas Jefferson. Nate Heiss going to the free throw line here for Uniontown. First of 2 free throws on the way and good. Heiss 2 of 3 from the free throw line.
And Brian, I would imagine it's going to be a little chilly when we go out to the cars.
Yeah, I would agree so. Getting the automatic starter going early.
Somebody told me it was supposed to get down to 12 degrees tonight.
It's going to be chilly. It's going to be the coldest night of the new winter season for sure. Josh Gardner brings it back across and underneath. Missed on the initial attempt from Sear, but cleaned up by Nathaniel Rice to give Rice 7. Also good to see, Steve, on the Uniontown bench, Trent Uphold. Of course, he played here at Uniontown, heck of a player. Played collegiately as well, I believe down at Bethany. Assistant coach for the Red Raiders this year. Zion Hopes connecting there, and a couple of field goals for Hopes here in the fourth quarter.
Hopes giving us some hope.
Yep. On the other side, Sear. A little dump down, and Brady Krause with the finish.
This has the feel of a JV game now, doesn't it? Just kind of Guys going through the motion. Look at this. You got a whole new crew coming in here. A lot of kids, young kids coming in.
Well, Dice had a counterpoint question for us, Steve. So when was the last time that Uniontown's leading scorer had under 10 points?
That could be, that's a tough one there.
I like his counterpoint question.
Well, Ellsworth's got 7 right now. Oh, no.
Baker has 8. Yeah, he's the leading scorer.
But he's out of the game, so that's going to be it for him.
We're down to 4:16 left in regulation. Jags lead the Red Raiders 66-36.
On a running clock.
Zion Hopes will trigger it back in. And the backcourt.
Does he know the answer, or he's just asking us?
I think he's asking, but maybe he does know.
Well, he knows all the answers usually on that kind of stuff.
Oh, he does have the answer. February 9th, 2021 against Elizabeth Forward.
Who was it?
He is high on Hopes, though. He says he's a high flyer. Saw him a couple of weeks ago with a between-the-legs dunk. And the Jags, a couple of opportunities there. And finally ripping down the rebound, Kyler Tibby. Tibby was a Red Raider football player this past season.
He's got some size to him, that kid. Running the floor pretty well.
Braylon Woods missed there on a 3, so both teams have gone to their bench. Hinsey's going to check in at the next whistle. Off the little scrum for there. Hopes finds a loose rock there for the Red Raiders. Baseline there to Page. Deflected back here on the near side. Saved by Nate Heiss. Swung over to Braylon Woods. Woods from just outside the foul line connects. So Woods gets his first 2 varsity points. 66-38. Jags over the Red Raiders.
Now we need 2 more for 10.
Yes. In the corner, 3 on the way, swished in. That was Joshua Palmer. I will say, Steve, I don't know if many folks know as much Uniontown history as Billy Dice these days. You look at all of this date in history that we have, that's all Billy that puts all that together. And Palmer with another quick 2.
Palmer appears to be a
fan favorite.
Favorite from his student section over there, which is good to see. Good school spirit up here at TJ.
Of course, before he passed away, Al Owens was the Uniontown historian for many, many years. And Billy's picked up and then some from where Al had left off. Because Al was a former co-host of Entertainment Tonight from back in the day. He's in the Uniontown Hall of Fame. Braylon Woods here dancing up top. Under 2 minutes to play. Woods blocked there by who else? Josh Palmer. Ball out of bounds. Will stay with Uniontown here in the TJ zone. Told you up next for Uniontown, a game against Elizabeth Forward coming up on Saturday at 12 noon. Check the Thomas Jefferson schedule as well. The Jags will travel to West Mifflin coming up next Tuesday the 9th. That'll be their next game. For them, that's a fun little rivalry game down here. And they'll get right in a conference play next Friday against Peters Township. The Red Raiders conference opener next Friday as well at Albert Gallatin against the Colonials. 1:14 left here in the 4th. Clock running, Jags up 71-38. These benches have emptied out. Harrison Culling.
Long season. It's a long season, though. Red Raiders
game 1 of 22 for the Red Raiders this year. Up the court to Zion Hopes, and Hopes over the shoulder and in. So Hopes 6 fourth-quarter points for Uniontown, 71-40, Thomas Jefferson.
And we have 10 points in each quarter. I don't think we've ever done that before. I wonder if Billy Dice can check on that one.
When was the last time Uniontown had 10 points in every quarter? Of course, it's not over yet. Coming free for another quick 2 there, Carter McHugh. 25 seconds left. They're going to try to end that 2 in every quarter streak, but Woods gets his shot attempt blocked away there by Tyler Matrison. Down to 13 seconds left.
Clock's running, though.
They have to hurry here to.
It's like a soccer game, right? In the soccer, clock keep running the soccer when it goes out of bounds.
So Woods will work it in. Out in front,
they got it.
And they got a basket there late from Matthew Page. Your final score will be Thomas Jefferson 73 and Uniontown 42. We're back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS the Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
WMBS High School basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Back here at Thomas Jefferson High School, where the Red Raiders have lost to the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars 73-42. The Jags improved to 3-0. Loss drops Uniontown to 0-1. We mentioned, Steve, you'll have the final stats here in just a moment, but no Red Raider in double figures tonight. And it's the first time that has happened in a game for Uniontown since February the 9th of 2021 against Elizabeth Forward. The Warriors knocked off the Red Raiders in that game 52-41. Evan Townsend and Josh Curry-Jones had 9 points apiece in that game. That's of course, all courtesy of Billy Dice.
Billy Dice, the man.
Yes, he is on top of all of that.
Manny might have got that info.
I think Manny looked that up for him for sure. Well, Steve has our final stats. Those are brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, Red Raiders, White with 4 points. Woods, Braylon Woods with 2. Zion Hope, a little spark there in the fourth quarter with 6 points. Coffey with 4. Baker, nice job from him with 8 points. And Hinsey with 1. Ellsworth 7. Fitzgerald with 5. Page with 2. And Heiss with 3. They broke their streak, though, Brian. They had 10 points in the first, 10 in the second, 10 in the third. But 12. They exploded for 12 in the fourth quarter for 42 points for the ball game. For the Jaguars, Rabel with 2 points, Sear with 10, Gardner with 5, Egerton with 7, Fry with 15, Kraus with 6, Turkala with 14, Palmer with 15 off the bench, sophomore guard there, and Rice with 7.
Palmer at 5.
5. Oh, that's right. You know what? I'm sorry. My bad, because I was counting that as a little scoring miscue there. 5 points, sorry. Thought that was high for him. And Rice with 7 and McHugh with 2. They had 22 in the first, 20 in the second, 18 in the third, and 13 in the fourth for a 73-42 victory.
And our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Girls High School basketball, Guyable, an 87-22 win over Steel Valley. Mallory Clemmer led the Gators with 34. Emma Larkin, 19 points, goes over 2,000 for her career. Janiyah Darnell and Alexa Morgan also had 13 points apiece. So the Lady Gators knock off Steel Valley tonight. But here, it was all Thomas Jefferson, 73-42 over Uniontown. We're back with a final word from Thomas Jefferson High School in just a moment here on WMBS, the Triple M High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Radcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County. Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Wrapping things up one final time for Thomas Jefferson High School, where the Jaguars have knocked off the Uniontown Red Raiders by a score of 73-42. The Jags back in action Tuesday against West Mifflin. Uniontown returns to action coming up on Saturday, high noon tip against Elizabeth Forward. We'll have the game for you here on WMBS, our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starting at 11:30 a.m. Opening tip set for 12 noon. Tomorrow, Steve, we're headed up to Ligonier. We'll have the Mustangs in action. Laurel Highlands taking on Yock in the Ligonier Valley Tournament. 4:45 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 5:30 tip-off from up there in Ligonier. That'll be the first time I've ever done a game from that gym.
Don't even know where it is. I guess we'll have to Google it.
Actually sits by the Ligonier County Market, if you've ever been there before. I've had to go up there with Angela a couple of times.
I've been through downtown Ligonier to go to...
it's just before you get to downtown. It'll sit up on the left. So.
Yeah, when I go to Johnstown, I go through that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you there tomorrow, Steve.
Yeah, you got it.
Again, the Thomas Jefferson
get you a pie, the pie shop.
Yeah, we stop at the pie shop tomorrow.
Yep.
So Thomas Jefferson 3-0, 73-42 win over Uniontown. Red Raiders drop to 0-1. For Carl Childs behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios, and my broadcast partner, Steve Subrick. This is Brian Morozek, and have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Jefferson Hills tonight. Thomas Jefferson 73 and Uniontown 42. So, everybody.
The T-Berry Law